So it's Friday, and I keep seeing these news articles from whoever, CNN and MSNBC, Fox, whatever, doesn't really matter. But they keep presenting Texas's decision to ban abortion as a bad thing. And as someone who is a Black woman, for some reason, when I talk to other Black women, when I talk to other women in general, but I mentioned Black for a reason. When I talk to other Black women, they also present this as a bad thing. And it's strange to me because we have been decreasing in number for a very long time. We, meaning Black people, have been decreasing in number for a very long time. And 1 out of every 2 Black children is aborted. So an abortion ban is only going to lead to more Black people, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it's only going to, if we do the responsibility and take the responsibility, if we take the responsibility and do the work that we're supposed to do in our communities, and actually have communities, and actually train up our children in the way that they should go, and actually educate our children, and actually care about Black people, if we really say and believe that Black lives matter, I feel like Texas, even though people think that Texas is a racist state, I honestly don't think that it is. I lived in Texas for 8 months, and I stayed there every other summer when I was a child, and I never experienced racism there, going to different parts of Texas. And granted, you can run across a racist person anywhere. I experienced racism mostly, I experienced a lot of racism in California. Like, I live in California. I've always lived, except for the time where I was living in Texas for like almost a year. But in California, I experienced a lot of racism, and it's not just from white people. But I believe that the abortion ban is God's grace to Black children in Texas. And it is a chance for repentance for Black women in Texas. It is a longer time to think. It is a reason to make better decisions about who you share your body with, which is really what we should be doing in the Black community. Not encouraging young Black women to go to these abortion clinics and to terminate pregnancies and to murder the children that are growing in their wombs. But we should be teaching them to keep themselves, to not be giving their bodies to men who have not committed to them, or teaching these young women how to defend themselves. But instead, using abortion as birth control. That is not what we should have been doing, but that's what we've been doing. Not we, but that's what the Black community, if you have watched any of my videos, you know that I don't believe that the Black community exists, because the proof is in the pudding. 1 out of every 2. 1 out of every 2 of us is aborted. How is that? Where is the community in that? Explain to me. It just, and we're such hypocrites, and it's infuriating when you see these people talking about Black Lives Matter, doing all these protests and such and so, and then criticize a state that is taking measures to ensure that there will be more of your people. Because I feel, I don't really know the statistics, but Black women are very fertile. We all know that. And that's why they were targeted by Planned Parenthood. But if anything, the Black Lives Matter movement, people who believe that Black Lives Matter, should be standing in strong support of Texas right now. if they were really about it, if they were really about Black life, period, Black hearts beating in Black chests, Black DNA running through people's veins, if they're really serious about that, they would be supporting Texas right now. We'll see what happens.